Rock on, rock on. My name is Ben Cool, the sports analyst, the host of BC-60. Today I'm interviewing Billy, the gnarly analyst for Florida Panthers and NHL Network. Thanks for coming.
Glad to be on. It's a nice day. Thank you, Ben.
You're welcome. I'm excited for a conversation ahead. I appreciate you taking time out of your busy schedule to join me.
Always a pleasure. Love the sunglasses. Everything you're styling, rocking it. No wonder you got the name Cool.
Thank you. I have a few questions for you.
Let 'em rip. Let's go. Fire away.
What's been your most favorite moment working NHL Network so far?
Favorite woman working at the NHL Network so far. Just live at the Stanley Cup Finals. Being on air, getting on there, being able to analyze when the Florida Panthers. I work for the Florida Panthers, so just being at the cup, being part of the network and divulging and digging into three straight Stanley Cups. Those were kind of the memories that I will never forget. Just being on the air and being able to break down the games and celebrate a Stanley Cup trophy with the Florida Panthers two times.
Awesome. It sounds like you had a fun time.
Yeah, oh, and nothing like it. That's the best. That's as good as it gets when you're around that Stanley Cup. That trophy is it's a magnet, and when you get around it, it's just magical. It's hard to put into words.
Darling, is there a particular show or segment you enjoy the most?
I like them all. They're all kind of different. NHL now, which kind of starts as we pregame do the games from the night before and get ready for the upcoming games on that evening. You get a little breakdown of everything and the host. That's really a neat show to do. So there's a lot of different aspects to it, a lot of moving parts. And then NHL Tonight, which is just basic coverage of the game. I love breaking down the game as an analyst, and we jump from game to game to game. So it's really exciting once you get in there and you get to dive in and just break down plays, break down teams, give out the why exactly as it's happening. You're live and you're on it, so it's a real fun way to dig in deep. And there's the show with EJ Raddick, the first shift show. That's kind of like a podcast type thing that you go over. Same type of deal, just talking hockey. But all three of them, the shows that I work on, have different elements and kind of different ways for an analyst that you can use your voice, and all of them are intriguing and help you get better. So I don't think I could pick one out. I enjoy all three of them, and it just kind of depends on where you're at, but it challenges you as an analyst, whatever show you're on. So I don't think I could separate the three. I just like being part of it and trying to do the best job I can, Ben.
Rock on. When you're on the mic before the Panthers, what's the main goal and how you want the fans to experience the game?
Yeah, when you're on there, well, doing radio, so the number one thing I want to do as an analyst is my job is to tell you why. That is the biggest question. As an analyst, our job is to tell you why things are happening. So I do my homework, make sure that I have notes prepared, stats, understanding of everything, talk to the team's coaches, so I can get a layout before the game of things that are going to happen. Then once the game starts, it's about why. And for an analyst to be good, to prepare myself to understand for an audience that I'm telling or trying to describe, the why is like an onion to me. You can peel away the first layer, which might be a great pass, and then it goes a little bit deeper. The further you can peel that onion and the deeper you can get into the why, I feel will helps the people listening or watching get a better understanding. So that is the main goal, is for me to tell you why with enough information and data at my hands and to go deeper. That's why talking to the coaches, that why is as deep as I can get into the why, the better off I believe the fan experience is, and everyone that is listening, they're going to be able to grasp. So that's my main goal.
Rock on. That's pretty awesome you do that.
Yeah, it's fun. It was challenging, and it's always challenging, but getting better along the way. I feel so. There's days where it's just like playing hockey. There's some days that you're like, wow, that was awesome, that was great, and there's some days you're like, that could have been a lot better. That was a little bit frustrating. So it parallels hockey and challenges you, and get to stay in the game, which is, I love the game of hockey, very passionate about it. So it's actually been kind of a dream job for me once I finished actually playing the game.
How you bring the energy to the broadcast while keeping it informative?
You what? Yeah, bring the most part is just the energy is always close games and tight games. The energy is usually pretty easy. It just comes natural. I got a great people that sit beside me. My play-by-play guy, Doug Plagans, is fantastic at his job. All the people at the NHL Network, all the hosts, Jamison Coyle, Tony Luffman, they're natural. And what you see, I guess, the passion is what makes the excitement. If you're passionate about something, you're gonna bring that excitement out of you and portray that to the people, and that's where the game is fun. What I'm trying to do is fun, and if you keep it along those lines, you should have no problem with the excitement, with the enjoyment, because you're doing what you love, you're wrapped up in it. So that's how I bring the excitement to the game. I guess the excitement for me is just out of pure passion for the game.
Thanks for sharing. I love to get excited. I know I'm hyper when it comes to my good looking hair and shades. Now, what made you choose broadcasting?
Broadcasting is always something I thought might be a possibility, and I was always felt that maybe there would be a chance. So the NHLPA ran a program while I was still playing hockey, broadcasting school in the summer, and I went over and did that. Kind of got introduced to it. I finished my NHL career, and I was playing over in Germany, and I played 2 years in Germany and was getting set to go back to another year in Germany, but the radio job was open here for the Florida Panthers, and I just kind of asked about it, and maybe it would be a possibility. And they, the Panthers said they'd be excited to have it and to jump on. And so I had no idea, Ben, what I'd be doing when I was done hockey, like none. I didn't know where my life was going to go or how it was going to go, but all of a sudden I got offered this broadcasting job to do the radio for the Panthers. And I looked at my wife and I told her, this is our chance to get out of the game and maybe have a career after hockey. And she looked at me and said, 100%, you got to take this job and try and make the most of it. It might have cost me a little bit of money in the short term, just by maybe not quite as much as playing, but it worked out in the long term. I'm really glad that me and my wife came to that decision. And once I got into it and actually started doing it, I knew that I had a love for it immediately. So that's how I got into it. Just asked about it and was able to get the radio job and just worked on it from there.
Thanks for sharing.
You got it.
Thank you so much for taking the time to sit down with me for an interview. It was an absolute pleasure to speak with you, hear your insights, your stories, and perspective are inspiring. I'm grateful for the opportunity to learn from you.
Always, man. I'm glad to be on the show. And yeah, this is awesome. It's been a cool experience.
Thank you. Come back again soon.
Love to,
Work on,
love
work
to.
on. That's the end of my show. See you soon, everyone.